Hello friends, welcome to the session on PHP programming. In this session, we'll be discussing about the PHP database connection. In this session, we will see how it is possible to connect to a database by using the PHP programming language. And in this session, we will see what are the different ways for such connection. So whenever we are able to connect to the database, then it is possible that we can create the records. And such a database connection is very much required whenever you go for solving any real-life problem by using the PHP programming. So let us understand that how such connectivity can be achieved by using the PHP programs. So whenever we want to create the records, then the database connectivity is required. In PHP, it is possible to have such connectivity either by using MySQL or PHP data objects. In short, we call them as PDO. MySQL, I will work with MySQL database, but it is possible that PDO can work with 12 different types of database systems. So whenever you want to open a connection, then you need to write an appropriate PHP code. So in the PHP code, you need to mention the server name, you need to mention username, password. So appropriate user accounts need to be created along with the username and password. And then you can create a connection by using this statement, connection is equal to MySQL connect. Here you need to mention server name, username, and password. By using if, you can check the connection, whether the connection is successfully connected or whether the connection is not available. So by making this statement, you can check whether the connection is made or it is failed. So one can easily observe that before executing this code, you need to create a new user, which is having the username is equal to username and the password is equal to password. And this can be achieved by using the PHP myadmin user accounts. So you can make the use of PHP myadmin menu, and here you can make the use of the creation of this username. Using PD also, you can get connected to the database, and the syntax is something like this. In the PHP, you need to write the server name, username, password, and then everything, whatever you write in the PDO, is to be enclosed in the try and catch block. So in the try, you can mention the connection, and then here you need to mention the database. So before executing this code, it is necessary for you to create the college DB, and then you need to write down the appropriate username and password. So once the connection is being established, then the message will be displayed regarding connected successfully. Otherwise, the message will be displayed regarding the connection failed. So one need to observe that before executing this code, you need to create a database called as college DB, and this can be done by using PHP myadmin. So PHP exception is being used in this program, and the PHP expression is used for handling of the errors. So anything that you do with the PDO should be wrapped in the try and catch block. Now suppose I want to create a table by using the PDO, then the syntax is initially you need to write down the server name, username, password, and then the appropriate database name. And in the try, you can get connected with the server. And then you can write a SQL for the creation of the table. So you can make the use of create table. Say, for example, the table is parent info. And here you can make the use of various variables in order to get assigned in the table. So you can make the use of name, gender, and address. Suppose my table consists of these three fields. So once the table is being created, then the appropriate message will be displayed. It is possible that once you create a table, then you can insert the data into the table, and the insertion of the data into the table can be achieved by making the use of insert into statement. So you can write the appropriate SQL statement insert into, where you can insert the information related with the fields such as name, gender, and address. And you can mention what can be the values that these fields are going to hold. And then you can use the execute function because no results are written. And then you can echo the appropriate message regarding the creation of the record. So these are the steps that one need to follow whenever the programmer wants to have a connection with the database. So thank you all for viewing this session. Hopefully you have understood how to achieve the database connectivity in the PHP.